If you're watching this video shortly after it's published, I need to let you know before the video starts that as of July 8th, all of the penny presses are missing from the park because they have been taken to Philadelphia to be refurbished. So when you see them again, they should look significantly different than how they look in this video. Of course, if you're watching this video weeks into the future, they should be back and they should look a lot nicer. Hey everyone, so if you've seen our previous videos, you know that I personally like to collect a lot of theme park merchandise. One of the things I enjoy collecting are pressed pennies from the penny press machines. They don't take up much room, they're abundant in the parks. I think it's a lot of fun to collect them. And on top of everything else, finding the machines around the parks is a little bit of a scavenger hunt. So that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to go around, have us a little scavenger hunt around Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, trying to find all of the penny press machines, and then press those pennies and show you how they come out. Sometimes they come out well, sometimes they don't. Hopefully these here will come out looking nice and shiny. We'll try to pick the shiniest pennies we have available to show you. So let's come along and see how it goes. So we're going to start our hunt for the penny presses over here at the Fest House. Hopefully October Zest isn't going on inside there because that will be loud, but aside from that, this is probably the best place to start because inside there's one simple reason why I like to start in here. It's air conditioned and it's about 98 degrees outside, so it's a good time to cool off to start the video. You walk inside and the penny press is right here against the right wall. Might be hard to tell because the font is kind of bad, but it says Souvenir Pennies in Germany. And your options here are a pretzel, it's the Whirlwind ride, then the Mock Tower, and then the exterior of the Fest House that we were just looking at. So let's go take a look at the finished products out of this machine. And here's our finished products. We moved outside into the direct sunlight so you can get a better look. I hope it's not washing them out. The top left one is the pretzel, the top right is the Fest House, the bottom left is the Mock Tower, and the bottom right is the Whirlwind ride, the swings. As people venture into the Black Forest over here, you come by this beetle and a face painting stand. And on the other side of the face painting stand is another one of the penny presses. This one themed to Verbolton. On this penny press you have classic Curse of Dark Castle, RIP to Curse of Dark Castle. Sure, let's go back. Alpengeist, a General Wolf penny, and of course a Verbolton penny. And here are your finished products. Top left is Dark Castle, top middle is Verbolton, top right is Alpengeist, and at the very bottom is that pretty plain wolf penny. Depending on which direction you're coming from, you can either cross a bridge leaving Italy, or you can come from the other direction and walk all the way around Escape from Pompeii for a better visual. As you cross around Escape from Pompeii, you come around to the exit, which shows photos of Pompeii where you can pick up your ride photo, but then beyond that, past the bridge, you come to the penny press machine. At this Escape from Pompeii souvenir penny machine, they have your choice of an Italian flag, an Escape from Pompeii penny, a train, we're not too far from the train station, and a polished chariot. And here's your look at the finished products. The first penny in the top left is the Italian flag. Next to that is Apollo's chariot. Below Apollo's chariot is Escape from Pompeii. No, sorry, the bottom left is Escape from Pompeii, and then the one next to that is the train engine. That one's a little bit smudged, so it's not a great picture, but that's what the last one is, the train engine. As you enter the Sesame Street Forest of Fun, passing by the sign, you can already probably see where this is going. Right near the entrance, right near the very loud pop music that I think I'm going to have to try hard to talk over the entire time I'm walking, you come to the souvenir penny press for Sesame Street. And at this souvenir penny press, not to no one's surprise, you have a bunch of Sesame Street characters. You have Cookie Monster in a chef's hat. Okay, you have Abby Cadabby, I guess, maybe. Elmo in a crown, and Big Bird in a top hat, which is my personal favorite over here. Those pictures were kind of iffy, so here's a better look at them. Even closer to the very loud speaker. So here's how they look. So this machine seems like it has a tendency to bend the coins a little bit, but here's what we came out with. The first one over here is Elmo. Next to Elmo, it looks like, is the Abby coin. In between the two of them is the Cookie Monster coin, and then last but certainly not least is the Big Bird coin in the top hat. I really like that coin, even though it didn't turn out good. Entering Ireland, passing this big hut over here that houses the Pot of Gold store. Right beyond that is a big green penny press booth down here. Around the side, here's a better look at the pennies that are available in this machine since the front isn't very visible. There's a Love, Loyalty, Friendship penny. Killarney penny with a picture of the tree that you run into as soon as you enter the area. The Loch Ness Monster, even though that's technically over in Scotland, but we'll count it. And Celtic Fire, often voted one of the best shows at any amusement park anywhere. Finally, a penny that ended up face up. The finished products for the pennies of the Ireland machine look like this. First is the Love, Loyalty, Friendship penny. Next to that is the Celtic Fire penny. Directly beneath that is the tree that says Killarney. And to the left of that is the Loch Ness Monster penny. If you take a ride on Griffin, you'll come to this from the other direction because it's actually at Griffin's exit, where you see ride exit, but as you come around this way, it's literally right at the exit. This particular penny press is kind of in a bad location because it's right near a bank of lockers, and a lot of people like to kind of hover around it while they figure out what they're doing with their lockers because people don't understand how these lockers work. But if it's actually free, this is what you can get over here. You can get an Eiffel Tower coin that says France, a lorikeet, even though the lorikeets aren't exactly in France, they're pretty close. Griffin, not surprisingly. And another penny with wolves on it. This time there's two of them instead of one. An interesting feature of this particular penny press machine is if you go down below the crank, they have an advertisement for something they call penny bands, where you can stick one of your pressed pennies in a wristband or a necklace, and you can wear it on you. I don't know why you'd want to wear a single pressed penny on your wrist at all times, but you have that option apparently. I'm not sure where you buy it, but it's here somewhere. Hey, another face-up penny. How about that? Lucky twice in a row. And here are the finished products for this machine. You got the lorikeet here in the top left. Below that is the France Eiffel Tower penny, the wolves next to that, and then above that is the Griffin roller coaster. last but not least, as you walk down the main thoroughfare through England and head toward the Emporium, which is over here on our left, out in front of the Emporium is a red box, almost looks like a British telephone booth in terms of color, but not in terms of style. Here's our last penny press. Here at this penny press, you can get a police box that says Banbury Cross, or sorry, it's a telephone booth that says Banbury Cross. The clock tower, that's the main focal point of the England area. The England flag, and a bald eagle, which reminds me more of America than England, but I'll take it. And of course, the same designs are over here on the side. The way we came to arrive here last wasn't the most efficient way around the park, but there was a good reason why we saved this one for last, and we'll show you in a minute. So this is the reason why I wanted to save the England penny press for last. In the Emporium right next to the penny press is the collectible coin album, complete with its own unique penny. Most of the parks that have penny presses will have their own logo coin album, so this is the one here. It's $10 without a membership discount, and it's sturdy. It holds probably about 40 or so pennies, which is well more than you need for what they have here, but it's always nice to keep them as a souvenir and also have somewhere small to store your pennies. We realized when we got home that we never filmed in the park what the pennies looked like when they came out of the machine, so here's a look at them now. The first one is the phone booth. Next to that is the British flag, followed by the eagle, and the last one is the clock tower. And here are all the pennies inside the book. We have the Germany, the Verbolton, the Italy, the Sesame Street, Ireland, France, and the England pennies over there. So as you can see, it's in rows of 6, and there are 6 rows of 6 for 36 pennies, plus flipping this page over, spaces for 4 more pennies for a total of 40, and you also have these elongated spaces here for pressed quarters. This park didn't have any quarter presses, but if you go to a park where you can find one, they have space in there for them. That usually is $1.25, $1 for the actual machine plus the quarter that you're spending to press it. So keep an eye out for those as well. So that's it for all the penny presses at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. All 7 machines are there, all 28 pennies. They seem like, if you just look at the facades of them, that they're pretty old machines. They may very well be, but the pennies mostly turn out pretty good, aside from those Sesame Street ones that bent on the edges. But yeah, if you're a fan of collecting pennies and penny books, this is a nice place to come. 28 pennies is a pretty good selection. If you enjoyed the video, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Every like and subscription helps our channel. And also, we'd appreciate it if you would check out our Instagram page, which is appearing down in the bottom corner right now. There you can check out more pictures from our trips, and we'd appreciate it if you would follow that one as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, but the fun's not over yet. Click the box in front of my face for another fun video, or click my tree to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another video.